Pascal, we've got to quickly mention the show everyone's obsessed by, The Last of Us, Pedro. And Britain's own Bella Ramsey there.
So great.
Yeah. I had no
her.
idea she was British.
Really?
No.
Well, you saw Game of Thrones, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh.
No. What?
It's got dragons in it. Why would I watch that?
Game of Thrones.
I mean, I've seen all your episodes.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't think I've ever read such good reviews for a television show. I mean, they're rapturous. Were you familiar with the game?
I didn't know about the game before I got the job. And then I got the job and I found out very quickly about the game. It's a very famous video game.
Yeah, I've heard.
That,
You haven't played The Last of Us?
No. It needed to be explained to me. When I got the job, I was very familiar with HBO. I was very familiar with Craig Mazin, who created Chernobyl.
Yeah.
And but I called my sister, who's got 2 teenage boys, and I was on speaker when she answered. She was dropping them off at school, and she's like, "What's going on?" And I said, "Well, there's this job offer and or opportunity that it's based actually on a video game." And Bruno and Pedro are my nephew's names, and they're like, "What is it?" And I was like, "It's called The Last of Us!" You better get that job!
You talk about getting that job. Your experience of getting that job, quite hazy, I think.
Yeah. I was in London. This is horrible.
Okay.
Okay, so it all happened very, very quickly. It was a very strange thing where it was read the scripts, talk to Craig, and then, you know, it was getting later and later at night. And we're shooting in London at the time, and they needed me to stay up late to meet the creator of the video game and the executive producer, Carolyn Strauss, who was on Game of Thrones, and to continue kind of like, you know, trying to convince them to hire me for the job. And by the time it was all said and done, it was late, and I took an Ambien, a sleeping tablet.
That's strong.
To go to bed, yeah. Because I knew that I needed to, because I was, at that point, I was kind of hyped up.
You've got to work the next day. You've got to
and I was excited about the prospect. So they called me to tell me that I had gotten the job, but I'd already taken the tablet. So I really didn't think, I thought that I would at least have to wait until the next day, you know? And
okay.
yeah, and I remember actually...
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. And then like a couple of minutes on the call went by, apparently, and I was like, so what's up? Did I get the job? And they were like, what are you talking about? We called you, we told you got the job. And I was like, oh, I did? And they're like, what's it? And I was like, oh, I took a tablet. I forgot that completely. Woke up in the morning, it was all like, oh my God, did I get the job? You know? I'm gonna have to wait all day. They're in LA. I'm in London. I'm gonna be waiting by the phone and everything. And I had gotten the job.
I'm surprised you kept the job. Pedro Pascal continues his run of great TV hits with season 3 of The Mandalorian. Can you tell us anything about season 3?
Yes, I'll tell you everything.
When you're doing the scenes, do you know that at all times you're being upstaged by...
Absolutely. Let him do all the heavy lifting.
And Baby Yoda, like, a lot of these things are green screen, but Baby Yoda is there.
Yes, Baby Yoda is there.
And what is...
There's 2 different versions of... I can't believe I said Baby Yoda.
Oh, you're not supposed to say that.
That's the first time.
Oh.
I gotta go.
The people from Disney are waiting for you. He's Grogu.
Grogu, yes.
Yeah, but he's Baby Yoda, right?
You know, just following the rules.
Okay. So in the show, he's Baby Grogu, and so what's there?
You need a drink?
No. What was the question?
What's there? What's there?
So there's 2.
There's 2, yeah.
One that goes by remote,
Okay.
And it is the most immaculately made, realistic-looking creature by remote, so that you can work in a wide shot, and his ears will move, and he'll look up at you and stuff like that, and steal the scene.
Yeah.
And then there's one for the close-ups and stuff where he's like wired into NASA, you know what I mean? Nassau County, everyone. But it's so, like, the eyebrows and the eyeballs and the teeth and the little fingernails and everything, and he's all fully there, and they're like a real scene partner, to be honest.
Does he ever mess with you?
They mess. They can make them do whatever,
yes,
you know, and
exactly.
they.
Do they ever go,
Yeah,
"Hey, bro,
basically.
what are you doing?"
And some instances, I was like talking to myself, and I was like, "Whoa, you know, you're really chewing up the scene on this one, aren't you?" And he's like, you know, looks up at me.
And when adults recognize you as the Mandalorian in the street and in life,
Right.
they want you to do the voice.
Yeah, because they get so excited and they say, "My kid loves the Mandalorian," and then, you know, they'll either it'll be a FaceTime thing, or they'll be like, "Hey, you know, Charlie, this is the Mandalorian," and they're like, "What?" And they look at me, and they're like, "Who the hell is that?" And then they're like, "Well, you know, do the voice."
Do you?
Well, no, I tried to once, but it sounded so inappropriate, because it's actually kind of a very breathy, low-register bedroom voice. You know? It's like, "Yeah, it's me, kid." You know, it's like, it's just like so creepy. Close your eyes and listen to my voice. No, it doesn't work.
But your family are huge fans, Pedro, and there's a lot of them.
There's so many.
Yeah, like there's dozens of them.
34 first cousins.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
So they must be all very excited that you're now this big star.
Oh, gosh, yeah. They're like, "You little shit. You were so annoying. You finally got all the attention you were after."
But don't they call you and ask for favors and things?
They do, yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, they all have my phone number. They have my phone number, and they give it out. I get messages every day. "Would you say this for my birthday, or my school, my daughter's graduating, or my, you know, nurse is, you know, having a baby, or my priest is upset," and, you know, like.
You always have to do the voice. Or are you allowed to be
It's
yourself?
either the voice. They will let me be myself, I think, for the most part. But I think that there are no limits for what may be requested.
You failed to learn a skill on the Kingsman, didn't you, Pedro?
The lasso.
Yeah.
I even said it the way it's said here, because it's a lasso.
It's not a lasso, it's a lasso.
It's totally a lasso. Like a lasso?
Lasso?
Lasso.
No.
In the
Wait a
States,
minute.
we say lasso.
Wait, in America you say lasso.
Lasso.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Lasso.
I feel we're being pranked. I've never heard that.
I've never heard that. And,
It was-
and you
it-
know,
it
I've
was-
worked with Harrison Ford on 1923.
Yeah, but you got a whip.
It's true, he didn't have a lasso.
And so, did you try to learn to whatever that's called?
I was terrible with the lasso. I was good with the whip.
Oh, there you are.
So
You were.
That was the electric lasso, but there's nothing there. And so it was really just kind of a rope that ended here, and, you know, you had the green tape, and the rest was special effects, but you had to, you know, make it convincing and sort of shake with it. And do you want me to? I should do it, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
please.
Oh, nice. Oh, yes.
Oh, it's like a hula hoop. I'm like, whoa, you know.
I saw it. I saw
did,
it.
right?
I did. I saw it.
Definitely giving daddy.
I mean, because, like I say, you've been in the business for a long time. Are you enjoying all this sudden attention?
Yeah.
And love.
Ariana, back to your Oscar.
Absolutely not. It's all you, boo.
No, but you're getting lots of attention. Like, for instance, what are you? Are you the daddy of the internet? What's internet daddy?
Me.
Yeah, you are.
Internet daddy.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
No, people
I feel
are
like it
obsessed by you
changes.
being...
There's Zaddy, there's Daddy.
Zaddy. Ooh.
Zaddy.
Okay.
With a Z.
I mean, that's very like silver foxy. It's like kind of an air about you, like a
What a
zaddy.
zaddy is?
I'll take it all.
Kind of, I guess.
What is that, a saddy?
A zaddy.
A saddy.
That's the thing, is
Or
that
a
I am a Saddy, actually.
Saddy. No, listen, there's memes and stuff, but even on Twitter, they're all going crazy for it. Like, I need to stop calling Pedro Pascal daddy. It's becoming a problem. Refraining myself to scream daddy every time I see Pedro Pascal on my screen. Pedro Pascal is my cool, slutty daddy. Yes. And then I love this one down here. Pedro Pascal is a biblically gorgeous man. I want to feed him grapes. I want to fan him with the frond of a date palm from the forest of Lebanon. I want to find the alabaster vial of perfume oil that one woman broke for Jesus and comb it through his hair. Yeah.
I'm gonna DM that person.
And the last sentence is, like he's stressing me out. So gorgeous.
But good job. That's gone. Right.
Go on, honey.
And actually, talking of the internet and religion, Ariana DeBose on Facebook, under religion, on your profile, what does it say?
Well, it used to say Helen Mirren.
I went to that church.
We could all worship at the altar of Dame Helen in her new movie, Shazam, Fury of the Gods. And so the three sisters, your goddesses,
Yes.
what gives? What's happening?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, don't ask me. It's but anyway, our powers have been taken from us, and we're very cross. And Shazam took them from us, and we've come back. We've come down to earth to take them back. But of course, they are young kids playing, and I'm sure you know this from your experience with Mandalorian. They live in another world. They talk a language I do not understand. You know, I'd be sitting amongst them, and I got embarrassed to say too many times, I'm sorry, what are you talking about? What are you referencing? All the references are...
I mean, I don't know half the references that kids are saying today, and I'm still a kid.
There's one that I learned recently that's really wonderful. And somebody was saying, you swerve. Do you know what swerving is?
No.
No.
Swerving.
Yes,
And
what's swerving?
I was like, oh, get somebody off your scent or something like that. I don't know, confuse somebody. And they were like, no, they come in for a kiss and you swerve. Isn't that great?
Yeah, kind of. Takes
Okay,
Not that you need
I'll
to,
do it.
only if you don't want the kiss.
I'm coming in for the
no,
kiss.
I won't swerve.
No, you've got to
No, I
swerve.
can't. Will you kiss me?
You've got to swerve.
No, I
okay?
won't. All right, fine. Just know that I would never swerve on you.
This is okay. So you chose what swerving. Oh, Pedro, it's so lovely to see you. How are you, darling?
You cheated, Pedro. You cheated.
I feel like that's wrong. You can't be swerved.